100-year-old feed mill in Denmark is getting some much-needed TLC.
Emily Deem is live to explain. Hi, Em.
Good morning, Rachel and Pete. Hi, everybody. It's really unbelievable what Brian and Molly Johnson have done to the old feed mill here in Denmark. It is now the Mill Art Center, and the Academy of Fine Art is here, too. We are here with Brian and Molly this morning. Good morning to both of you. We got some pictures that Brian's holding here. This is the first level, one photo. Tell me about this picture on the first level, where we're actually on.
Yes, that was the original bins that for dropping the grain from the second floor down in there for mixing for feed. And dust on the floor, buckets of dust, everything, everywhere.
And this one of you and Molly.
This one is Molly and I with our masks on and a huge dust cloud behind us.
Oh.
That's what you were dealing with, dust, grain. It was unbelievable. Can you take a look at that cat right there? That's behind Mike. That's Rocky. Where did you find Rocky, Molly?
We found Rocky in the floorboards. He was about 2 weeks old.
And why do you call him Rocky?
Rocky Balboa, because he was crying out Adrian to us.
So, that is just so cute. So not only do you have, this area is a school, it's a studio, a display area, sculpture. Tell us about that, what you also do out here.
We have an instructor, Brent Sabilski from Algoma, who's an international sculptor, and she comes and is teaching sculpture here. And we feel that a student, for their progression, working in the 3D form is just as important as working flat on paper. So we work with short poses, long poses, and this floor also, as you mentioned, was the portrait floor, which is important for the students also.
And there are some students, if you work your way over there, that are actually working right now. So let's work our way over here. Mark Zelten, he's another instructor out here. Mark, you were helping Sue, one of these students. You kind of, were telling her some things. What were you talking to her about?
Well, basically on how to set up a drawing and start a drawing. And Sue's very good at doing that, so I was just reminding her of things that she already knows. But at the Academy, we use the figure and the portrait to teach drawing, because people learn at a very early age to distinguish whether the facial features are arranged correctly or not. And though we use the figure and the portrait to teach how to draw and paint, not everybody that leaves the Academy of Fine Art is going to be a figure or a portrait painter. Mm-hmm. We find that if you can paint the figure and the portrait accurately, you can then use those skills to paint anything you want with a great deal of visual acuity.
Well, that's amazing. Let's work our way over here to Bill Bowman, who is actually Molly's dad, and he is the model today. Bill has a cool story he was telling me about, because when the mill was actually operating, you bought feed from this mill. Tell me about that, Bill.
Well, my wife raised sheep in the town of Eaton, and I used to come here to buy feed for her sheep, and it's quite a nice change from when Don was working here.
Did you ever think your daughter would buy this place with her husband and transform it?
No, it's quite a surprise, really.
It is, and it's amazing what they're doing out here. Having a studio, an academy that's out here. Molly, all of the work that you put into here, how do you feel about things in the future of this place?
Oh, the future's bright. The adventure's just beginning. We have more floors to open up and to add on, and we welcome visitors. Come out, contact me. I'd love to send you information on the school or our open portrait class that'll begin in June. We have a simplified summer program. If you'd like to come out and just test the waters a little bit with our curriculum, come on out. It's all on the website, or feel free to contact me.
And we have all those websites on our websites. You can learn more about Molly and what they're doing out here. And I don't know where Brian went, but Molly told me he has a list, Rachel and Pete, of things they still need to do out here. Their daughter's going to be having their wedding out here coming up. It's pretty amazing what they're doing with this place. So if you want any of the information, go to our website. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, it's something to see.
Great space. Thanks, Em.